everyone. Welcome to my channel, Sexy Biz Babe. I am a super multi-passionate entrepreneur. I run multiple businesses and definitely like and subscribe to this channel if you want to learn from me, watch me on this journey, kind of learn the tips and tricks on how to build a business that you love, and also kind of see some of the failures and wins. I have a really huge goal coming up right now, and it's to hit 500 sales, so 450 now in 2 months from now until January 1st. Well, it's a little bit over 2 months. Hey Samantha, so I am going to start posting this on my YouTube channel and then sharing kind of the wins and the trials and the tribulations, but then also some of the success. Because so many of my clients and people out there, I literally saw a lady in this group just so desperate and so sad about her failures, and I want to share that pretty much being an entrepreneur, you just get used to failure. It's not a failure. It's just a lesson, and it's just taking the step and taking a step and taking a step. So feel free, I'm growing my channel, so right at this moment in time, October, 27th, I think it is, I don't have a ton of subscribers, so feel free to drop any questions below, and while I'm recording now, and I will definitely answer them during this, and come back, if you catch the replay, I will definitely come back and answer some of your guys' questions. So, follow me on this journey while I increase my revenue and grow my business during the holiday season. So last year I hit about 300 sales from October to December, and I want to hit 500 this year. That's my minimum goal. And it's kind of scary to share these big goals because, you guys, I could fail. I could still get 300 just like I do every year. Or, less than that. Something could go wrong. But I'm doing this because I'm excited and I believe I can hit it, and I'm excited to hit it. So it's about a 67% increase, and I am so excited about that number. I bought balloons, and you know what? If I hit 600, I will be even more excited, but I'm ready to go. So I have a clothing line, Static Threads. I've been building it for over 6 years. I started in 2014, and I started with really fun festival clothing, and I started putting it on Etsy. I actually made them before Etsy, so a little bit over 6 years. Nearly 7, and it would be fun. It was just like a little side hobby, and then it grew. I put it on Etsy. I got lots of people requesting new orders, and now I have over 200 items that I've made. It's anywhere from a really fun, mermaid crown to a mermaid bra to my ugly Christmas sweaters, and that has been my clothing line. I hit really large months during the holidays, and right now, you guys, growing is not easy. Trying to take this business that is mostly custom, where I am the only person running around and then hiring and getting the supplies and pretty much running myself ragged is what I've been doing the past years. And I've been learning how to hire, learning how to get employees, learning how to, draw the line, how much to pay. Oh my gosh, it's so much, so much to do. And so here's some of the growth and changes as I do it. I could give you all the things in the past, but you guys are going to watch me through it. I want to share my experiences. So, first of all, before my clothing line started, about September, I was like, you know what? I have this goal to have my Sexy Biz Babe clothing line. I really had this big idea where I was like, I really want to have Sexy Biz Babe be a brand, like Boss Babe. I want it to be like a known brand where women everywhere are owning their sexiness, they're in business, and they are owning their power and being confident. That's what it's all about. It's not what you're wearing, it's your vibe, it's your energy, it's owning your power and your feminine your feminine sexiness, your feminine power. And so I just really wanted to get it out there. And before the holiday season, I was like, you know what? Now's the time, because I was really excited. And so I started getting the logo done, and I had so many people interested in doing my logo. And I hired one of them. Oh my gosh, yes. Hiring is the hardest, somebody commented. And yeah, I hired somebody, and honestly, it didn't feel exciting. It just felt like, oh, like she looks good. Like, I think this will work. Like, her stuff looks good. It didn't feel exciting. I just wanted to get it done. And I was like, I'm going to give this person so much detail that I don't think it's going to be hard. Her first response, her first rough draft, I was like, okay, in the future, I will drop what it was, or I will put it right here. I'm going to try and put it right here. So what I said is I want simple, sexy design. Clean. I want it to be easy and timeless. Clean. I literally drew out what I wanted with examples and the color. And I want it simple. No graphics. Just simple. Okay? And this is what I got. I will post it below. And I was just like, I need to hire someone else. How is this simple? Okay. So I was like, okay, I will give her one more shot because, I already paid her. Or, I can move on. I was like, okay, I'll give her one more shot. It got a little better, but it was like, I'm not going to waste my time. I want this to be my brand. And then, so I went to 99 Designs instead. And oh my goodness. So you can spend like $300 and get 30 designs, I think. I think it's $299 and you get 30 designs from different designers. And I was like worried, like, oh, like what if they don't do what I like? What happens? I think it's guaranteed that you're going to find something. And the fun thing is that you can talk to these people as they're making your design. And you could be like, oh, I'd like this, but maybe edit this. Oh, I'd like this, but maybe edit this. Oh, I'm looking a little bit more for this, for the ones that you like. And you can like rank them. And you could talk to these designers. And like they can give you more designs than what you're promised. So I was promised 30 designs. And if I wanted 60, it was 600. Well, guess what? I got over 60 designs. Because, come on, if you guys have a fun brand, more people are going to bid and want to get your stuff. And also, if you get engaged with all these designers, then they'll start sending you more updates. Okay? So I really liked a lot of them. A lot of them. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much better, yay! And it got closer and closer and closer and more people. I got 60 designs to choose from. And they updated it and tweaked it, and I got it! And I will post it right here. Yay! Okay, also I'll show it. So, you guys, I'm also doing a deal today. I will post this on my YouTube, but I'm doing 20% off for 30 hours, okay? So 20% off. I've never done it, and it's going to go to 15%, after that, and then 10. But this is my design. Isn't it so cute? And this is the sweats. These are the ones that aren't crop tops. And oh my goodness, they are so freaking comfortable. Okay? So, like, so soft. Really good quality. I wore this yesterday all day because it got really cold here. And then today it's 80 degrees. Like, what? I thought it was fall for a second. Thank you. But yeah, these are so comfortable. So I'm already wearing a few of mine, and I keep stealing from my own inventory. I also have these. So if you guys are interested, drop a heart below. You're so cute. This one's a crop top. And these are so comfortable too. My friend bought this one. She loved it. Okay, so right now I'm standing up on a chair. Yeah, standing up on a chair. Someone commented, that is so cute. How could someone screw that up first time around? Oh, they wrote, oh, you will see the picture. I will share it. I will share it. Okay. So right now I'm standing on my feet on this chair, and I don't think I could do it anymore. My feet are going to sleep. So move with me. This is going on YouTube, and I'm trying to make it a little bit more professional, but you know me. Gotta roll with the punches. Okay, so I got that, and then I got my favorite thing all fixed. I loved it, okay? I loved it. Okay, give me 1 second. Eat. You guys, the reason why I don't do YouTube videos is because I hate editing. I hate editing. I hate it. But my YouTube's starting to getting more people watching it, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go live in my group and then put it on YouTube and try and make it more for YouTube, though. Okay, so there we go. So that was, a loss at first, but then I turned it into a win, and I just, you know what? I was like $100, whatever. I don't care. I'm going to move on and find a better logo because I don't want to deal with, my sanity and trying to, if somebody's not good, they're not good. So I moved on. Okay, so that was a trial, and then I had an awesome win, and I love my logo. Yay! And then I was so good at promoting this, okay? This is how clothing lines and products go, okay? You get all excited, you put all the effort into this stuff, you think, oh my gosh, everybody's gonna buy it, and guess this is what most business owners go through. Who's been there? And you're like, oh my God, like everybody wants it. I did a ton of market research for, hey, who's interested? And so much pre-launching. I had so many people interested in my sweats. And I was like, yay, so much traction, likes, interest, polls, all of the things. And then, you get it out and you're like, it's ready. And then you're like, crickets. You're like, crap. And then you because I have some clients like this. This is how it is with service-based businesses. This is how it is with product-based businesses sometimes. Like, you get really excited and then you lose the momentum. And it's crickets. So the funny thing is I stopped posting as much. Once I had the product, I wasn't posting as much and sharing as much. And they were like, yeah, you were doing so well. And the thing is, it takes 7 times for people to buy on average. Like, when you see a product and you're like, ooh, I want that. And then you forget about it. And then you see it again and you're like, oh, I want that. Oh, maybe, and then you click on it, and then you look at the price. And then maybe a month, you're like, oh, I forgot I wanted this. And then like 5 times later, you're like, oh, okay, I gotta buy this. And it's 20% off, I'm buying it. Ding, ding, ding. Buy my sweats. So you gotta keep the momentum up, and you gotta keep showing up. And another thing is, like having a product, especially like a clothing line, selling only to your Facebook audience is not a way to build sustainable growth. That's not enough people. Your 4,000 to 5,000 friends may not be your exact target audience, and they may not want your stuff, and they don't see all this stuff. You have to get more eyes on your content, okay? So that was like kind of like a flop for me. And then I was like, okay, just keep going. But then it was Halloween season and I'm so busy with sales. And so I kind of put that to the side. I only got a few sales. But my friends that did buy it, love it. So that's in my left pocket, ready to sell. So I'm so excited about that. And now I'm moving from Halloween, which was a whirlwind, to now it's Christmas time. I'm already sold probably over 30 items. Okay? 1 second. Okay, so the goal for Halloween, for October sales, was 50. And I hit 50 today. Woo! Okay, So with my clothing for my sexy Halloween costumes, it's more custom, they're more expensive, it takes a lot of time. And so I had to hire help. I sold over 15 mermaid bras. I cannot do all those by myself. So I had to hire multiple people, train them, and some of them didn't work out long term. So I have to hire more than I need, and then maybe I get half of them, or something happens, or they're not good workers. So I always learn to hire more, and then you'll keep like half of them. Usually for this type of thing. Thank you so much. Woo, congrats. Yay, thanks. Okay, so you know what? I'm 50 in. Now I've already gotten a couple sales, and I am closer to my goal. And now I'm going to go over some things for the holidays. Okay, so that was the episode for Sexy Biz Babe side. And now I'm going to be talking about the holiday season. So, if you guys are a clothing line, you need to start planning for the holidays now. You need to start making sales for your holiday season now. People are preparing. I've sold over 30 items for Christmas. It started in September. Okay? People are buying. And people know that the shipping is slower, it's taking longer. You gotta order ahead of time. So you gotta tell that to your customers as well. And give them deals to buy ahead. So I'm doing a 15% off for my bow skirts today. Might as well show my audience. They're 15% off. And I already sell these, so I don't need to discount them. That's so cute. Wish I could show you the other way, but so cute. My goal is to sell 200 of those. Last year I sold 150. So, real quick lesson is I made over 50 sales. I think I just hit another one, and then I forgot I had a couple other ones on the side. So I'm about 53 sales today in October. And the thing is, I'm not getting hundreds of views, okay? I'm getting tens of thousands. Yeah, tens of thousands on my Pinterest, on my social media, on my website, tens of thousands to my Etsy website. And that is how I made 50 sales. It's not from tens or hundreds of views. That my conversion is 5 to 6% right now. 1 to 3% of your views, sales is good. So if you're getting 100 views, you might get one sale. That's good. So keep that in mind. You've got to have eyes on your stuff. Okay. So on to a little bit more trials and tribulations. Yes, you do, Faye. You've brought this up multiple times. I'm pretty sure it was you. Got to get started with Pinterest because Pinterest is awesome, but you have to understand how to do it. You have to understand SEO. You have to understand boards. You have to understand how to get on group boards. And I break all that down in my Pinterest course, which, I guess there's a plug. Boop! I will put it down below. And you can just go through the course and learn all the things. And there's a group and there's a 5-part video workshop with trainings. So check it out. All right, what is the time right now? Because I didn't want to do too much today. Let me know. How long have I been on live video? Can somebody tell me? Yeah, I think I'm going to split this video up into 2. All right, so catch the second episode of how I grew my business to 500K in 3 months on the next video. All right, guys, so you guys are my audience, and I'm going to turn this into a YouTube video, so I'm going to cut those out. But I might as well share now. Hey, everyone. everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This is the second episode on how I grew my business to 500K in 3 months. And this is Sexy Biz Babe. If you haven't checked me out, go ahead and follow, like, and subscribe to this video if you want to learn how to improve your business, grow your business, and see what's working and not working. Also kind of to see my wins, my failures, and the journey along the way, because I have not hit that yet, but I'm gonna make it. So this is what happened on how to grow during the holidays. So there's so many things you need to do when you're growing a business and you have a timeline. Like, you guys, I'm literally, all the years I've ever done during the holidays, I literally feel like a chicken with its head cut off, running around in circles, like just all over the place. I'm going there, I'm running there, I'm hiring, and blah, 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 blah. And so the main thing that I'm doing is hiring. You guys. And I'm hiring a good amount because it does shrink. Always hire extras when you have a crunch time. So that's what I'm doing. Whew. And you guys, I was so lucky. I found an amazing VA. Susan, shout out to you. I found an amazing VA. And she's amazing. She's doing her job. I love her to death. And then, bam, guess what happens? Right before November, my biggest month of the year. And December. But November is probably the busiest. You guys, I love you. I love you, Susan. Maybe I should put a picture of her. But she can't work and she's getting a surgery. And I love her, and I'm sorry, and that sucks, and I hope she gets better, but you guys, that's really sucky. And so I had to find a new person, and I have not found a new person yet. I have somebody else working on my business right now, but it's not going to be for November and December because it's not going to cut it. You guys, I need some more help. And that is the number one thing. You are the owner. So if you are in a hurry and you need all these things done, you need to hire. If you're worth Okay, so if I'm gonna make 50K in 2 months, that's pretty high, okay? So let's just say, let's make it easier. Let's say you make 50K in a year. That's about $24, $25 an hour. If you make 100K, that is, ooh, lovely, valued at, what is it? It's $50 an hour. 1 second. Here we go. We're in my bathroom. This is why I don't do YouTube videos, you guys. This is why. Here, my light just stopped. Okay, here we go. So back on that topic. I wonder if it would be better. I'm just not perfect, you guys. I'm just not perfect. Well, I am going to edit this one because I think it has a lot of good content. Okay, so let me get a little closer. There. Give me some hearts if you find this funny. And understand why I don't do YouTube videos. Okay, cheers to you. So, just to break that down real quick, if you make 100K, that is about $50 an hour. Your time is valued at $50 an hour. Don't get caught up making your business cards, tags, and pinning basic things that you can pay someone $5 to $20 an hour. 20, yes, pay 20. If you're valued at 25 or even like 50, you gotta pay people to get your stuff done because you cannot do it all. You don't have the time to do it all in a time crunch. Thank you so much. Somebody on my live videos said I had a gorgeous bathroom and I want to show it just a little bit. Look at that gorgeous tub. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I do love my bathroom. This is my dream home. It's gotten a bigger dream home, but for now, this is my dream home. And I love my shower and my sinks and everything. Okay, back onto that. You gotta hire. And hiring a VA and hiring all those things, I'll have a different episode about that because, you guys, it's not always the easiest. There's lots of trial and errors. And yeah, it's not always the easiest. Ooh, yeah, and college students are probably great resources. So right now I think I'm gonna hire an intern. And she's coming over tomorrow and I'm gonna teach her and train her and then pay her. And I really hope this works out. But what's even better is hiring a VA that's awesome at social media. You pay them $20 an hour and you pay them a specific time. And so it's not like what they're doing, they do at a much faster rate. You're paying somebody that's a professional if you hire a good VA. So $20 an hour, they're gonna get done with, let's say what takes you in an hour, they're gonna take 30 minutes, okay? So if you hire someone that's really good at what they do, you're paying them 20 or something more, they're gonna get way more done. So my VA was so awesome. She did tons of stories, she did tons of Pinterest, she did all this stuff, and I just didn't have time, and she was really good at what she did. She did it in a faster time, so you pay them like 10 to 20 hours a month. That is great. That's $200 or, $400 a month. That's worth it. That's so much freed up of your time. That's like a day off. Okay, so hire. And then there's Fiverr. There's so many things that you could do. You're like, oh my gosh, I have to make another business card. I have to make a tag. No specifics and go do it. Today I hired like 4 people. Email, tag, business card, Christmas sweaters. Yeah. So you gotta hire and you gotta learn how to hire and make it efficient for yourself. Because this is one of my fails recently. So, you guys, I wanted to have my clothing done by now, pictures, photo shoot, and up and ready on the website, ready to sell. 200 items I wanted ready to go right now. And because I hired somebody on Facebook that doesn't have a professional website and doesn't have blah, 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 and I met on Facebook. I'm sorry, I am a business coach, but I do have a website, and I just haven't had the greatest experience of these people that think they're coaches and blah, 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 and they don't have anything professional. I'm just not doing it anymore. I hired her 2 weeks ago. She said last week on Thursday, she would have it in the next 2 days. Side note, don't ever overpromise and underdeliver. It's better to underpromise and overdeliver. Anyways, I come back. It's been 6 days without her even saying anything besides that she'll get it to me in 2. I've contacted her pretty much every day or every other day being like, hey, what's the update? Hey, how are you doing? I'd love to hear an update. Where are you at? How's the program doing? And then I emailed her and she responds with, I respond in 48 hours. And I say, it's been 6 days. You said it would be done in 2 days. And that was after the fact that she said she'd have it that weekend 2 weeks ago. Okay? So granted, you guys, I hired somebody and they didn't deliver, but the thing is, I'm on a time crunch. I should have let her go when she didn't deliver it last week. Because I'm over a week and a half behind. People are ordering sweaters that I don't have, and I don't have pictures of them. I don't have them up. I'm like, oh, okay. A big pain is trying to be decisive. And that was also a bottleneck for me, is being decisive. What sweaters, what designs, which ones to do, how much. Whew, you gotta be decisive. And that was a bottleneck for me. That was the hard part to get through, is like, how many sweaters to start off with? How many designs? Blah, 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 blah. It was a lot. Finally, I had to be decisive and I had to go for it. Do market research, try your hardest. I really wish this lighting was a little better. Me? Okay. All right, so that was a trial for sure. Is there anything mess? Yes, this is definitely a mess back there. So you got to do your research. You got to know how to hire. You got to roll with the punches when they don't and know when to give up. Give up. Give up on people. Don't just keep trying to, especially if you're on a time crunch. Like, move on to the next one. $30 down the drain, $100 down the drain. It's better than thousands. Okay? Move on. That's what I would say. Especially if you got big goals, like what's $100? What's $30? I actually got the refund for the $100 for my logo. She was very nice about it. I was ready to let that go. And then this other thing, it was only like $40 or something, $45. And if you pay through PayPal and they didn't deliver the service, you can just go through PayPal and they can pay you back. So I'll probably get that back too. If not, sunk costs, whatever. Next, let's see. So, okay, we've gone through most of it. But I will tell you, with trying to grow your business and nearly double it in such a short amount of time, it is freaking hard. It is so much to do. It's so many things. You never finish your to-do list. You're literally spinning around, and you just gotta know it's coming together. And then every single day I'm like, okay, what's the one major thing that I could accomplish today that will put me closer to my goal? So, I have this long list. Which one is the most important? So today I was like, okay, I have such a long list. There's so many things to do. It's getting closest to the goal. I got to get my website up. I got to get the emails. I got to get, orders out. I got to do this and this and this. So I was like, what needs to happen? What needs to happen is having those sweaters done, getting those graphics done so I can print on the sweaters, getting them printed, and then getting a photo shoot up. So what's the most important? Getting those graphics done that girl just put me out for 2 weeks. That's what's most important. So what did I do? I hired 3 people to help me. I spent time with them editing, updating, and doing that, and now I have 3 or 4 done, and I need 2 more. Okay? Versus waiting and waiting and waiting for somebody that doesn't respond. No, she's done. And I will tell everybody who she is. I will not blast her, but if I see people, I will tell them not to hire her. Don't do that. Okay. I'm not gonna be blast her. I think that's rude. I think that's unprofessional. Okay, so ask yourself that every day and get it done. Focus on the most important, the bottleneck, the thing that will help you get to the next goal, because of course I need the website up, but once the website being updated and all Christmasized, if there's no Christmas sweater to sell. So that's the main thing. Also, you guys, break down your goal. So I'm like, okay, I want 500 sales. I want 500 sales. I only have 50 this month, which that's actually really good for October. 100% growth over last year. Woo! And, okay, so 50 out of the way. So what needs to happen? I need to get 225, right? Wait. Yeah, 225 in November, 225 in December. Break that down, break it down in days, break it down in weeks. That way you know how many sales you should be approximately getting a week to be on task. And of course, you guys, I'm not even counting October, because October's it's not really Christmas time. But that would be weekly, maybe 70, 75 a week. And so October is not really my busy time, and so I'm not including that. But let's say I need 70 or 50 a week. That means 10 a day. So I need to start thinking, how am I going to get 10 a day? And then I need to think of that daily. I need to be like, oh, I need to make 7 sales today. Ooh, I need to make 7 sales today. And if you don't do it, that's okay. Move on to the next one, because you guys, with holidays, you get, Black Friday, I get a lot of sales. I've gotten 19 in a day before on orders. I've gotten, 15, 10. So it kind of evens out, but you got to think of that ahead of time. Okay, how many sales do I need to get a day? How many sales do I need to get a day? How can I do that? Okay, let's do a sale. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do a giveaway, blah, blah, blah. Get ready. Plan your Black Friday now and watch me as I grow. Last thing I wanted to share was So sometimes you buy stuff online from China or from wholesale companies. You don't really get what you pay for. Or they're very different. So it's scary, but you have to do it. That's what growing a business is. And I got these. I got my men's sweaters and I opened them up and I'm like, boom, these are humongous. Boom, covers me all the way. But I had my brother try it on and he said it's actually pretty good. So this is like supposed to be a medium, and this is about what it looks like to have an extra large in the sweaters. But, you know, I had a couple people that wear mediums and they're like, oh no, this is good for getting your sweaters or for sweatshirts. And I was like, oh, you guys, I almost died. Also, I hired several different things online from China. I like ordered Christmas outfits and dresses, and I put them up to me, a size small, and it goes to here. Can you see that? It goes to like barely covering a dress, barely past my belt. And I'm like, okay, great. You know, good thing I ordered it ahead of time. So there you go. And those are some of the trials. And you just gotta roll with the punches, and you just gotta keep going, keep ordering, keep trying. Those are lessons, they're not failures. Move on. And then if you guys wanna keep following me on this, I'm gonna try and do these at least once a week. They'll be on, Sexy Biz Babe podcast. They'll be on my Sexy Biz Babe YouTube video. Go ahead and like and subscribe. There's more to come. What is next is getting influencers. I'm behind on that, getting my tags done, getting all this stuff done, hiring a intern, getting a new VA, so many things to do. What is the most important thing? I gotta get my 2 last mermaid bras done today and ship them out. And then I'm gonna show you my mermaid bra right now before I let you go. Here it is. I haven't even showed this on Instagram because I want to have a grand reveal. Oh! Look at the beautiful shells. And the hand-painted shells and all the pretty things. And it's a gothic mermaid. And I got a wig today and I'm making a mermaid crown. And oh my gosh, it's just going to be so pretty. So I'm excited about that. And there's just so much to come, and I will share the failures, I'll share the wins, I'll share all the things. But that's me sharing and being with you guys. So thanks for listening. Definitely support this and let me know what you think. Feel free to ask any questions below. And if you are interested in getting help with me, helping you grow your business and reach those big heights and help support you along the way, I just gave you a ton of things to do. But along the way, there's so many roadblocks and so many things that a coach really helps, and that's what I do. So I have a client right now, and I tell her all the things. But working with me, I help her get through the roadblocks. I help her talk to the influencers. I help her fix her website. Everybody says, get a website. Why aren't you getting any clicks? Why aren't you getting any views? I help her, and I share with her, and I tell her why and what to fix. Everyone says deliver value. Everyone says get an Instagram and influencers, but she's not. So what do you help her with? I help her with how. I help her with the emails. I help her with what do you deliver, okay? So if you're interested, go ahead and click the link in the bio. If you're interested in working with me, check me out at levelupwithtia.com, and I have the information there. And I hope you guys have a great day.